Hey everybody, I just want to talk to you real quick about your ministry this season because you are an ambassador, and that means that you have actually been commissioned. That means you have been given authority and you have been entrusted to deliver a message. So think of it as like you are on a co-mission with Christ. That means you need to say what he would say and you need to do the things that he would do in every situation. It means that you are called to have impact. So, especially give me a thumbs up in the comments if you have ever worked in service or retail, because what I'm about to talk about, if you have worked in those areas, you already understand. And if you haven't, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. So now I want you to really, in this season especially, look at the places that you frequent as your mission field. You are commissioned to go into those places. So these are places of tremendous potential impact because you carry the nature of Christ. So you need to look them in the eye. You need to smile. You need to share something good about your day. You need to call out the gold that is in them, and you need to tip well. So, I used to work actually in a restaurant, and so that's the thing that really got me. There was a lot of chatter about the Sunday crowd, and it was awful. Is that it's like the rudest and the stingiest, and you know what, that doesn't reflect Jesus to them. I've been on a personal mission to try and turn that around, even especially when I couldn't afford to do it. So so this is about them, but then it also is really about you. It's about me. It's about us. So it's because you get a glimpse into your heart when you see how you treat people who you feel superior to, how you treat people that you feel like they owe you something. So, be it the unrighteous debtor in Matthew 18 who went and found the person who owed him something and treated him cruelly, or us when we how we treat the wait staff when we feel like they owe us deference or preferential service, and just because we came into their establishment. So there's a verse that I think is really that kind of reflects this. So this is Colossians 1:4, and this is kind of the Robin Blair translation. I actually went through and looked up each Greek word in this verse so that we could kind of really get a sense of it without getting tripped up on some of the words. So this is kind of going back the expanded definitions of each of these words. You, in authority, give all who attend to you the representation of one who is wholly conformed to the will of God, and express likeness and act with fairness, knowing that you too have one in authority over you. So, you want to live in a way that you would be pleased if Jesus treated you in the same way that you treated that barista or the person who's bagging up your groceries or the waitstaff. You want to be kind and caring and generous. So service and retail is hard, especially during this time of year. But this is our chance to have the biggest impact. Because, that person behind the counter might be working a double shift because she's trying to buy Christmas presents for her kids. She needs somebody who's generous. That person who's folding shirts that people rifled through because they're harried shoppers needs to know that they are seen and appreciated. So this year, let's make the Sunday afternoon crowd be the most joyful and generous crowd that they see the entire week. Let the ones who say Merry Christmas be the ones who are just so filled up with the Holy Spirit that we just spill out love, joy, and peace and patience on every single person that we come in contact with. So, my fellow ambassadors, let's reflect the kingdom well. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. And Merry Christmas.